Welcome back, Flutter developers. In today's episode, we are going to dive into the creation of the profile screen for our e-commerce application. We will be coding it from scratch, exploring how to display user information, implement custom list styles, and even integrate a dazzling login button. Let's get coding. First things first, let's see how our demo application looks. So here we will be just designing our profile screen today. So here we will be just creating a bar basically which looks like this, and a simple icon here, and we will be just getting this text: please log in to have unlimited access when user is logged out. So we will be just seeing this screen have user is logged in, so we will be getting something else. So here we will be just designing this, and that screen when user logs in. So I'll be just uh, logging in into my application and see how that screen looks. So yeah, now we will be just designing this screen basically, so which will be the app bar and our application name and our icon, where under that we will be just creating a screen where user informations will be shown, profile picture, username and the email, and these settings. Basically we will be just doing something and getting these icons from some pictures. So I have already downloaded these pictures and added it into my this project, and here you go, we will be just using all of these assets into our this project. So I will be just providing these images in uh, the WhatsApp group, or I will be just providing the GitHub link to you. You can download it from there, so don't worry about that. And one another, we have also just created a class for managing these assets, so I'll be just showing that to you, which is services in the services directory and the assets manager. So I am just storing the path of how these images into strings. So I'll be explaining this what I am doing here. So I have just created a simple variable which is images path, and I am just providing that assets directory path into this variable. And as similar to that, I am also providing the profile images path to this profile images variable, and similarly I am just doing same thing and repeating the same process to all of them, and I'm just uh, storing the path of images into variables. And here under that I am just uh, storing the basic images path and storing that images to the particular variable. So I'll be just it will be just easy for me to access these images into my project. So I have already created and stored these paths to my variable, so I can just easily get them. So yeah, I will be just providing this asset manager.dat file and these asset images to you, and the GitHub. I'll be providing a GitHub link. You can download it from here, or you can just get them in our WhatsApp group. So if you have not joined our WhatsApp group, so please just join that. So now let's just move to our main topic, which will be just designing this basic profile screen. So I'll be just going back to my original project, and here now we just need app bar, basic app bar, which was an gradient color, and it will be just animated. So here it is not animating, but we will be just creating it. So this app bar name is being used in multiple screens in our login screen page and in our sign up screen page, on profile screen page, and in the home screen page. So we will be just creating a component of this app bar, so we can be just using this in multiple screens. So for that I will be just creating a dart file here in my widget directory, which will be our app name text.dart, and here I will be just creating a stateless widget, and I will just name this class app name text widget. And now I will be just using, and as you see that our this app bar name is in a gradient and shiny color, so for that I will be just using a package which will be shimmer. So I have already installed this into my pubspec.yaml file, so you can just install this from pub.dev, just search for shimmer and you will just get that, just copy and paste it into your pubspec.yaml file, or you can just install it from your terminal by typing flutter pub head and just type this shimmer, and the package will be installed into your this package. And great, now we will be just using that, and we will be just creating this app bar name, basically project name for our this project. So I will be just cutting this placeholder from here, and now I will be just using our this shimmer package, and we will just import the package into our this package to use that package. So I have just imported it, and now I'll be just using from colors, and now it requires a base color and the highlight color. So in our case the base color will be purple and the highlight color will be red. So I'll be just providing that colors dot purple and colors dot red into it, and here you go. Now in the child part I will be just giving it a name, basically. So we will be just calling our that title text here to just show that, which was title text widget in our case, and I'll be just hard coding the application name. Basically it will be same for all our pages, so I'll be just hard coding it here, which will be Paloch Dev Shop, and I will just save this. And as you see it is giving us errors. We will just go to quick fix and move the child property at the bottom, so we will be just solving that error. And as you see that we also need to manage the size for each pages. In login page the size is different, and in sign up page the size is also different, so we will be just getting the size dynamically. So I will be just creating a final field here to get the size dynamically, so which will be double font size. And now I will just add it into my constructor. Great, that's it. So I will just not make it required, but I will just define a default size for it. So 18 will be fine, I guess. No, I will just call that here, which will be font size and the font size. Great, now it is done for now. So I will be just going back to my project, and now I will just go to my profile screen from here. So now we will be just cutting this from here, and now we will just add a app bar to our escape port. So it was app bar, and we will just call the title, and just we now we just need to call our this app name text to just show it on the screen. So I will be just calling that app name widget, and that's it. Now I will just save this from here, and we will be just getting that. So yeah, we just restarted our application, and now we have got this shining basic uh, app bar and the title for our project name. So for that now we just uh, I'll be switching to the light mode, and now you see blue app bar in our application. So in our actual application, basically it is there is no background for our app bar, so we will be just doing that. So for that I will be just moving to my themes section, basically, which is here in the const directory, and now here I will be just defining my app bar theme in the theme section. So basically, so app bar theme, and it takes app bar theme, and now I will be just changing the background color, and as usual we will check if it is in the light mode or the dark mode. So I will be just getting this is dark theme true. So if it is true, then change the color of our scaffold, so which will be coming from our class app colors, and give it the dark scaffold color, or if it is false just use the light scaffold color. And that's it. I will just save this, and you will see how white background for our app bar, but there is some kind of elevation, so I will be just removing that too. So we will use elevation 0 here, and you will just get that. So now it is looking as uh, the actual application. So but now we just need a simple icon here, basically, so we will be just doing that. So for accessing our this assets images, we just need to visit our pubspec.yaml file, and we will just need to uncomment these and provide the paths for our images. So I will be just doing that. So first we just need to check what path we need to give. So first I will just give the path for my this assets on the images, and then I will be just giving the path for all the sections. So here I just need to give it assets, so our folder is assets, and under the asset there is the images, and now it will take all the images in the images directory, and we just need to provide, and we just need to get this bag images also, this banners images also, and the categories and the profile images also. So we just need to give the path accordingly as I am just giving it here. So I'll just copy and paste this. Now we just need to give the bag path also, whatever files are stored in the bag directory, so get all of them. And yeah, we will be just also getting the banners one, which is banners misspell that, so it will just get some kind of errors, so be careful by just typing these. I'll be just giving the categories, and the last which will be profiles, and that's it. Now I will just save this, and just I will kill my this application for once, and then I will just rerun it to get all the images be installed in the apk file, and it should just rebuild. So for that I will be just cutting it from here for now, and again I will just go to run section and run without debugging. So sorry, and here I'll be just going back to run and run without debugging, and now our application will be just reinstalled to this emulator, and we will just be getting all these assets into our that uh, application. So now I'll be just going back to my this profile screen, and here under this title I will be just adding that icon which we were just getting in the actual application. So for that I will be just using the leading, and I'll be just using the image assets, and now I will just use my assets manager, and I will be just using the image shopping cart. So let's just the application be installed in our emulator, so let's just wait for that while it installs. So yeah, now I will just move to my this uh, a profile page, and here you go, we have just got our this image, so we have just added. So great, now we will just be moving to our body part, and we will be just designing the body of our profile page. So we will be just cutting this now from here, and now we will be just using a column widget, and inside the column we will be just using the children. And now we will be just simply using the visibility uh, widget to show that if user is login or not, and we will be just managing that message, so which I have showed you before, that to log in to get the access of unlimited. So I will be just designing that, so I'll be just using the visibility widget. So it will just provide the functionality to the text should be visible on the screen or not. So in the child part, I will be just using our that a title text widget, which will be title text widget, and I'll just keep the label, which was please log in to have ultimate access. And that's it, I'll just save this. And yeah, you have just got the text here, so we just need some kind of paddings, so I'll just provide it, which is padding and edge and 6, so I'll just give it 20. I'll save this again, and great. So now we just need to use the main axis alignment of our column, which will be the cross axis alignment. I'll use the center for now. And yeah, we have just got this text, but now I just need to uh, disable it, so we just don't want to show it for now. So I will be just using the visibility property, which is visible, and I'll just make it false for now. So I'll just save this, and it will be just disappear from our screen. So we will be just managing that when user is logged in, we will not showing that message to the user if user is not logged in, so we will be just showing that to the user. So we will be just managing this accordingly. So for now we will be just moving ahead. So now I will be just using has sized box for to just give some kind of spacings. So I'll be just using const sized box. I'll just keep the height to 20, which will be fine. So great. And now we will be just creating that screen where user will just get the icon and the username and the email. So for that we will be just using a row here. As you know that row is also a multi-layered widget, so we can use the children widget of it, and inside the children widget we will be just creating a simple container, and I'll be just give it some kind of heights and width, and I will just use the decoration property of my container to decorate it. So the decoration needs the box decoration, so we will just keep that. And now I just need to provide the shape. So I'll just use the circle shape for our image, uh, profile image to be shown on the screen. So for that we just need to make our this container shape circle. So I'll just use the color, and now I'll be just using the color from our theme, and the theme color we will be just using the card color for this, which will be theme dot of context, and here we will just use the card color. And now I will be just giving it some kind of borders. Here we will just give border to all of sides, so we will be just using border dot all. And now I will just give it a color to the border. So for that we will be just using the color property, and this time again we will be just getting the color from the theme, and which will be theme.of context and the color scheme and the background color. Great. Now I just also want to give it a width to my borders, so we will be just using the width property, and in my case I will be just giving it 3, and that's it. And now I will be just adding an image inside this circle, which will be our user profile image. So had an image inside of there, so I will be just creating an image, and we will be just getting that image from uh, network image. So I'll be just providing that. So we just need to provide the network image, and now it requires a URL. So I will be just providing that later on, but I will just let it as it is now. For now we will get the URL later on. That's it. Now I'll just save this, and again I will be just using my this fit, and to fit the image to the fill, so it will be box fill. And yeah, great. And again I'll be just coming out of my this container, and now we will be just uh, creating the user information, which will be name and the uh, email address. So for that we just need uh, a column. So I'll be just using a column widget, children, and now we just need to call our that title text, custom title text for now, and I'll just provide the label and the email address. That's it. I'll just save this for now, and we will be just getting that. So yeah, we just need some kind of spacings between them and some kind of paddings here, so we will be just tackling that. I will be just using some kind of sized box here, width and 7. I'll just save this, and that's it. So here on the column I will be just using the cross axis alignment to start to just make this title to commit at the start. So for that I'll be just using this, and that's it. So I'll just increasing this width to 10. Let's see how it looks. Yeah, so now we will be just giving some kind of paddings to it, so it is basically touching our screen. So for that we just need to uh, give it some paddings to our this row widget. So I'll just go to my bulb icon, and I'll just wrap it with paddings, and this time we will be just using the symmetric to give it horizontal and the vertical paddings to it. So I'll be just using the horizontal one for now, so I'll be just giving it 10.0, and I'll just save this. And great, now it is looking actually good. So now let's just move ahead. So I'll just add some kind of const here to remove the warnings, const here also. And now we just need to create a general and the basic elements of the screen. So I'll be just doing that. Again I will be just using column widget. As you know that column requires a children, so I'll be just giving the children. And now we just need to provide the title text again, and the label will be general, and I'll just save this. So basically we just need to cut this column from here. We will just create this here, and great. So now we will be just providing some kind of paddings to this column. So I will be just wrapping it with padding widget, and I'll be just giving it symmetric and horizontal padding to it. so which will be horizontal. I'll just give it to 12 and I'll just save this. And it also needs some kind of paddings from the top, so I will be just giving it vertical paddings too. So for that I'll just give it to 4.0 and let's see how it looks. And yeah, great, it is looking good. So now I will be just creating list style for that. So we just need an icon and the title and a arrow button here. So we will be just creating that, but as you know that we just need multiple list styles for that. So by copying and pasting that, it will not be a good practice. So I will be just creating a custom list style for us. So here I'll be just using a custom text style. So I'll be just coming here at the bottom and I will be just creating our custom text style here. Let's just keep our code organized and structured. So for that I will be just creating our custom list style in a separate dart file. So I'll be just creating a dart file in my widget directory. For that I will be just creating a dart file which will be custom list style dart, and I'll be just creating a stateless widget here, and I'll be just naming it custom list style. And that's it. Now I will be just including my all the parameters which I just need to get them dynamically for my this list style. So I'll be just adding some uh, required fields which will be image, path, text, and a function which we just click on there, so it will just open uh, in a separate file for the details. So I'll be just adding some fields here which will be final string and it will be image path. So we just need an icon here and the title and an arrow function here. So I'll be just adding them accordingly. Image path, and the other one will be a text, and the third one basically which it will be a function. So it will be clickable. When we click on that, it will just redirect to another page for the details. So I'll be just adding that which will be final function and function. I'll just name that function. So yeah, now I'll just include them into my this constructor. So I'll just go and add the final formal parameters, and that's it. So now here I'll just replace my this placeholder with my list style, and on the on tab of my this list style, so I'll just provide my date function which I have just created. And now on the leading of my this list style, I just need the image, so I'll just provide that which will be leading image image.asset. So we will be just getting our image from the asset, so I'll be just using image.asset, and whatever path we will be just getting, so we will provide that. And I just want the height to be 30, so I'll just provide 30 to it. And next I just also want the title, so I'll just provide the title to it, which will this time will be our subtitle, custom subtitle, which we have created, so which was subtitle text widget. And I'll just uh, be getting the label dynamically, so I'll be just passing this text, whatever value we will be getting, we will pass it into this. And the last we will be just also adding an icon which will be the hero icon, where we will be just providing it into the trailing property. So this time we will be using the icon, and the iconly light light, and we just need to import it, so I'll be importing it dot hero right to. Let's just check this how it looks. So first I will be saving this from here. So we are basically getting some kind of URL error, so we have not provided the URL for our this profile picture. So we will be just providing that, but first we will be just designing this. So I'll just save this, and now I'll be just going back to my profile screen, and now I will be just calling my that custom list style. So under this general text, so I will be just calling our date a custom list style. So now here under this text, our title text widget, I will be calling our that custom text list style. So here now I just need to provide all the required fields. So here I'll just need to provide our image path. So I'll be just using our asset image manager, asset manager, and I'll be just providing the image which is order svg, order svg, and I'll just provide the text, and the text will be all orders, and I'll just provide an empty function for now. So I'll just provide it empty. We will be just creating that function later on. So that's it. I have just created this, and now I'll just save this. So let's see what we will be just getting. So yeah, the whole orders, so we are just getting this here. So let's just see how the actual it works. So I'll be just moving to my this profile page, and yeah, it is looking similar to it. So I'll be just quickly creating all of these. So I'll be just copying and pasting the order list tile. So I'll be just changing the this name and the icon. So I'll be just quickly copying and pasting this, and yeah, we are just getting all of them by using our custom list type. So now here we just need a divider. So I'll be just using a divider. For that, the divider will be divider, and the thickness, I'll just provide the thickness to it, and it will be 1. I'll just save this. Let's see how this divider will look on our emulator. So yeah, as you see, we are getting that. So I'll just increase the thickness to see how it looks. So yeah, it is now a bold, so I just need thickness 1 to just great. Now I will be just using a sized box, and I'll be just adding my other fields, which will be settings, and this light mode and dark mode, and a simple button. So yeah, you just create them, a divider, and you just need a sized box to just gap it between them, which will be sized box, and I'll just give the height to 10, and that's it. Now I'll just also call my that title, which I've just added for this general. I'll just copy this from here, and I'll just paste it here. Now this time it will be settings, and now we just need to bring our that uh, switch button, which basically we have created on our home page. So I will just be cutting it from my home page now, and I will be just pasting it into my this profile screen under the settings. So yeah, I will just paste it here, and now it just requires the theme provider. So on our home page we just created the instance of our theme provider, so I'll just cut it from here, and now I will be just providing it into my this profile page. So here now we just need to import all the required file, so I'll be just providing my importing my provider, and now that's it. So we will be just getting that, and I'll just save this. And great, now we have got our this switch here. Now see how it is looking. Great. And the last, we just need a button here, so I will be just creating this, copying this divider here, and then I will just creating that button. So I will be just copying both the sized box and the divider from here. Copy, paste, and save. Let's see how our divider looks here. Great, it's looking great. Now I will be just using our elevated button, so I'll be just creating her elevated button. Here you go, we have just got our elevated button. So I will be just using my elevated button dot icon, so we just be able to add an icon into it. So the onPress function, I'll just let it empty for now, and in the children part, so now we just don't need the children for now. We have just used the button icon, so we just need to use the icon to just add an icon. So I will be just using the icons, which will be icons.login. Great, now I'll just add the const keyword here, and we also now need the label, or which is the required field of this elevated button. So I'll just provide the text widget and provide that label, which is login. So that's it. Now I'll just const it and save this, and now we will be just getting um, our button at the left side of our project. So we just need to bring it into the center. So I'll just wrap my this elevated button with the center widget, and now I will save this again. And now I just need to give it some kind of styling, so I just need to make the corners rounded, and I'll just need to change the color of it. So I will be just giving it some kind of styling, so I'll be just using the style of elevated button, and this elevated button requires elevated button dot style from, and now I just use the background property of it, and I'll just change the colors dot red, and I'll just use the shape, which will be rounded rectangular border, so which will be rounded rectangular border here. So um, inside this I will just use the border radius, and now I will be just using the border radius to circular, and I'll just provide the radius to 30. Let's see how it looks. I'll just save this, and yeah, now we have just got what we wanted. So I will be just providing the image URL, so I'll be just going to my this pixel, and I'll be just pasting this. So basically I'll copy this from here, and now I'll just provide this. We are just getting that URL here error, so to resolve that we will be just providing this, and now let's just see what we have got. So yeah, we have just got our this image, and this general settings and the settings where we just can switch to dark mode and light mode and created a login button. Fantastic job, we have successfully crafted the profile screen, complete with user information, custom list style, a dark mode switch, and snazzy login button. Feel free to tailor the design to fit your app's aesthetic. If you found this useful, then please don't forget to hit that subscribe button below so you never miss an episode. Also follow me on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, and join our WhatsApp channel for the latest updates. Plus, be a part of our WhatsApp group where we can share insights, solve problems, and celebrate our victories. Stay tuned for the next episode where we will continue to enhance our e-commerce application with more exciting features. Until then, happy fluttering, and I'll catch you in the next one.